I started with Better, I think in May or June, and then I got on with LBA. I think around September. It has been a great experience so far. I have loved it. I had tried Medicare about 4 or 5 years ago, and when it was time for the season, I had done everything, and I was left behind. And I didn't make any money, and I was so disappointed. I swore I would never do Medicare again. And then I met the great Gabriel and Carl that totally changed my mind, and I decided to give it one more try. And boy, I thank God I did. The leadership, making sure we had tools in place if we ever felt stuck. I felt like all the resources were there for me, and I just found a great passion for it, and knowing that I could change so many seniors' life, and it could be from the wealthiest to the ones that were downtrodden and didn't have much, and I was able to give them more. And so it was just a completely different experience. And I think the team really gave us confidence to feel like we can make a difference and we can do it. We can do it correctly. I think one, you not only gain a relationship with the person that you're doing, oftentimes you end up gaining relationships with the whole family. Although the senior might not be able to do something on the life side, but the contact that you make with the family is invaluable. They can put you in circles of people that you thought you would never be in circles with, and being able to give you leads for the cross selling. And it just opened a whole new opportunity for me. LBA gave us money to start to help us with our being able to go forward, and I didn't use $1 of my leads, and was able to go out there and get the Medicare leads. I love that community. They love me and I love them back, and just being able to go forward, and they have introduced me to a lot more seniors, and like I said, even their family members that are closely acquainted with the church, because where I live, church in the South kind of goes together. And being able to get in with the trusted pastors and things like that is just going to blow the other part of my business up because of the financial education that I service. So it opened a lot of new doors for me.
Did I hear you say you didn't spend any lead money?
No, the only thing I paid for was my AHIP test. And I bought me a couple t-shirts that said, ask me about Medicare. But other than that, no, no.
Gotcha. So you haven't spent any money on leads. Where are you getting your clients from?
Senior groups and word of mouth and
Word.
churches, just being able to do good for a few people, you end up doing good for many. So it was just born out of that. And when I went to the places, I just asked, could I come and talk to them? And they said yes. And the food and snacks sure didn't help any. I mean, sure helped a lot. So they were always glad to get the snacks and the little giveaway prizes and stuff like that. And we just end up having a good time together. And then some of them wanted me to look at their plans. So it was building of the trust in that little social group. And so they could tell if they like you or not. And then they just come forward. I think one of the favorite experience was actually over Thanksgiving break when I went to a house where the son was a younger son but had epilepsy, and the father was they were both taking care of the mother with dementia, and the son had paid a lot of money for his teeth, and so his teeth were out, and he's only like in 40 something years old, and didn't no one ever told him that he had the Medicare, and he had been having Medicare for about 3 years. And when I left his house, him and his father were so ecstatic that both of them were going to be able to do dental work. I was able to bring in over $500 a month to their house, and they were so appreciative, and they just kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because they had no idea, and they felt like people had been telling them things. And I was telling him how with that red, white, and blue is going to get him in so many more doors than just the Medicaid cards. And when I left there, I said, this is the reason why I'm doing this. This is the reason why I'm going up there talking, because every appointment didn't turn into a sale, because some of the people were on the best plans. And I was like, that is fine. I'll keep you, and I'll check with you next year to make sure your plan stays good, because my goal was to always make their life better. I didn't want to take any good things that they was given from me. And those people were just so impressed, so happy that I came and was willing to tell their friends about me and things like that. So I think that was one of my best experiences, is just being able to see the joy on that young man's face that he is going to be able to have his mouth completed with the benefits he'll be receiving from dental from Medicare. So yeah, it made me feel so good.